Thanks for joining me. This is Danny and welcome back to my Real Tech series. I want to get started with Immersive Engineering today so that we can get some RF generation for a few things like our wands and such, and also so that we can get some lighting out here that will keep mobs from spawning in the area. There's three things we're going to have to do to get started with Immersive Engineering. We're going to have to grow a bunch of industrial hemp. We're going to have to make a blast furnace and the coke oven, which just requires brick and clay, and I'm pretty sure we've got plenty of that. A book and a lever gets us the engineer's manual. Hooray! This will tell us RTFM. This will tell us everything we need to know about immersive engineering. For instance, tells us about the coke oven that I mentioned. The first important machine you will need to create in order to proceed with immersive engineering. Its functionality is simple. It will heat up coal or blocks of coal without supplying it with oxygen, creating coal coke, a carbon-rich fuel. More importantly, this process creates creosote oil. I don't know if that's more important, but maybe equally important, which is used for the preservation of wood. So we're going to need a coal coke oven to make coal coke and to make the creosote oil that we'll need for treated wood, both of which are things we're going to need a lot of. And we use the coal coke to make steel in the blast furnace, but we'll do the coke oven first. We need 27 coke bricks. So 27, we're going to end up making 28. So we're going to need 56 clay and 56 brick. Okay, there we go. The engineer's hammer we're going to be using for a lot of things, including setting up our multi-block machines. And we're also going to use it for crafting certain things too. I'm actually going to set this up over here for now. Eventually our factory, our immersive engineering factory is going to be over there, I think up on the hill. But for now, I'm going to set it all down here so that we're close to the house because we're going to have air conditioning in the house pretty soon. So let's just set up our... whatever. So we just do a 3x3x3. These, and then we hit the center with this. And ta-da! Wonder if we lost a torch doing that. No, we can stick some coal in there. Wait, we're actually low on coal. I might have to go mining for coal. But whatever. I just want to get this started so that it can be like working while we're away. Because this is a very, very slow process. And it's also very manual for now. I mean, later we'll be able to automate it, but for now it's very, very much a manual process. And then so we can make some steel. I'm burning up some nether bricks right now so that we can make our... Nope, not the coke oven. We just made the coke oven. So we can make our blast furnace. And this is the basic blast furnace. So here's our hemp. We can just break the top of the plant. And we are going to get hemp seeds and industrial hemp fiber. We can actually break the bottom of the plant too, and we'll get the same thing, and then we can replant it. But if I remember correctly, it'll actually grow faster if we maintain a mature bottom of the plant. And our whole stack of coal coke should be... Oh, it's not. Oh, because we're full of creosote oil. Okay, we're going to have to pipe some of that creosote oil out of there. We can put a bucket here, and it comes out there. Nice. And we can use that bucket to make treated wood planks. Hooray. 14. Hooray. So that's 28. Yes, that's perfect. Okay. Blast furnace is just like the coke oven. These are the two easiest and the simplest machines in immersive engineering. And we need our hammer again, which once again I failed to bring with. Ta-da! Alright, now I'm going to grab, let's see, what do we have for coal coke? Got 20 here. I think we've got a stack of coal coke. So I'm just going to make a stack of steel right away. So this is going to make steel, but it's extremely, extremely slow. So this is just one of those operations. You're almost better off making like a whole bunch of these blast furnaces. But once we get 27 steel, we can then make the reinforced blast bricks and make the reinforced blast furnace, which is faster, and we can also pipe stuff in and out of it. This thing we can't even use a hopper or anything to interact with this thing. So there's our first steel ingot, hooray! And then some slag, which is mostly garbage, but there are, I think there was one thing we could do with that. Oh yeah, concrete. Yeah, we can make concrete with slag. Oh, that would be a nice find. Wow, we need to find one of those guys. Holy crap, because we end up with so much slag. And if we could trade it for emeralds, holy crap, we'd be rich. It's too bad we don't have creeper charms in this pack. Creepers are so cute when they're not when they're not trying to blow up at you. Oh crap, this freaking door is open. Oh my god, I better make sure that I closed all my doors. Remember that creeper I thought was so cute? Well, he's dead now. And he took my house with him. Grr. Look at that, we finally got water in our rain barrels. Or our rain collectors. Nice. In here we've got 11 steel, and that's enough to get us started. We only need 3 steel to make our water mills. I'm making 3 water mills. Each water well requires a steel, but then we also have to make the dynamo. The kinetic dynamo, which requires 3 iron, a copper coil, so a bunch of copper. Copper wires. We're going to have to make our engineering cutters or shears. We're going to need a bunch of copper. Do we have any copper in here? We have 2 copper. Okay. We might need a little more than 2. We've got 32 copper. We are going to grab our hammer, which is here, and make 32 copper plates. And you can see that takes durability from the hammer. And then we're going to take our hammer and a shear. We can do a shears, or we can do an engineer's wire cutters, which is a little cheaper because it's only 1 iron. But whatever, I've got shears, I'm just going to use them. It doesn't really take all that much durability from them. So now we've got 32 copper wires. So we're going to make 32 coils. And why did I think we needed 32? I don't know, but that was way more than we needed. But that's okay, because we are going to be using these for power transfer. You know what? Let's grab 7 iron, 4 redstone. So we can just make 2 of these right away. And there we go. 2 kinetic dynamos. 1 we're going to use for our water wheels, and we can use 1 kinetic dynamo for 3 water wheels. And each of those will give us, like, I think it's between 25 and 30 RF per tick. And then 1 of those we'll use for a windmill, or 2 actually. We can use it for 2 windmills. But we'll do the water wheels first. They're actually going to give us more RF per tick, and I think they're a little easier to make. But so we're going to make 3 water wheels, so we're going to need 12 of these. It's 3 treated wood plus 2, so 5 treated wood per segment. So 12 times 5, so we're going to need 60 treated wood. Okay, so 48, and this should make exactly 12. Hooray! My math was correct. Nice. And then we need a steel ingot, so we're going to need 4 steel ingots. I've got just 12 so far. And we've got more being made at this moment, and that makes us 3 water wheels. Hooray! We're going to need a wire connector that's going to connect to the in and outputs. So like in this case, we're going to need a connector to pull from our kinetic dynamo, and then we're going to need another one on each thing that we want to power. We will need some relays. Relays will allow us to string wires along, so we'll see how that works in a second. But we need 3 ingots. We're going to make 4 of these right away, and we need 4 hardened clay. And while we're waiting for that, let's make some posts. Posts. We've got 3 different kinds we can make. We can make aluminum, steel, and wooden. Let's just do our wooden posts. We're going to need a bunch of treated wood fences. We've got still have quite a bit of treated wood left, so hooray! Those are basically our power lines, or our power line posts, or whatever. Connectors and relays. Hooray! Alright, we have everything we need to generate RF now. I finally decided where I want to place these guys in there, and that is the kinetic dynamo. I just set it there, and we want this to be connected to that. It's not letting me click there. Why not? There we go. 2, 3. Okay. That should be just enough space. And then somehow I have to stop water from flowing in that direction. See, it should go straight down. It shouldn't come out the sides. And hooray! It should cause that to turn, of course. And then it should go under. Yeah, all the way to the back. Okay, perfect. Nice. And then it comes out here and ends up flowing back into the ocean. Nice. So now I'm going to do that 3 times. Once in the center. And once over here. So now it should actually start rotating a little faster. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. And you can kind of see it coming back here and then falling down. And then coming out over here. Awesome. Very cool. So now we can start generating power. Well, we are technically generating power at this very moment. Then we take our connector and we put it on here. We have nothing to power though, so we are now generating RF, but we have nothing to do with it. But there are 2 main things. Actually, let's fill this in. There are 2 main things I want to do with RF right now. Of course, there's a million things I want to do with it eventually, but right now, I want to get some lanterns out here. These guys, these powered lanterns. We're gonna need some stained glass, some iron plates, and glowstone and redstone. Okay, that's doable. And what these guys will do is they will prevent mobs from spawning in a 32 block radius. So that is a 64 by 64, well actually it would be a 65 by 65 area, regardless of the light level. I mean, they put off the same amount of light as like a regular, I think it's like the same as glowstone. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to come up with a way to charge our wands. So once again, we take our hammer and some iron to make our iron plates. And then we make some glowstone. And what are we missing? Oh, we're missing those. Okay, let's just get that out of there. Missing the glass panes. Oh, we only needed 2. Hooray! Each chunk is 16 by 16. So when we place a lamp or a lantern, it's going to stop mobs from spawning 2 chunks in every direction. So if we place, wow, all we would really need is 2 to stop spawning on our entire island. We can put up a post, and do we need, let's, you know what, we don't even need to, because we can do this and have like things on the side, but we actually only have one thing we want to put on here. Crap. And that is this. Oh, 1 more block up. Let's just take one of our coils, and we're going to right click on this guy. That's going to start a link. You go up to 16 blocks away to link the other end of this. So, birds on a wire. Nice. So that lamp is not powered. Okay, so I just turned the thing with my hammer and now it's working. And it doesn't matter which way I turn it. It's just the act of turning it seems to have like activated it somehow, which makes me think that maybe we can do it on the top. I would rather do it on the top. I think it would look better, and I am freaking hot again. There we go. Alright, nighttime is coming, and we shouldn't get any mobs here. But before we test that theory, I need to cool off, or I'm going to die. Oh, this looks nice. I've never seen this place at night, because I always sleep at night. Nice. So now we can put up some lanterns too. Now we can do like lighting effects and stuff. That's what I really love about these powered lanterns, is you don't have to light the whole area up. You can actually do like lighting effects and not have to worry about mobs spawning all over the place. There we go. And then we go like that. And that. Okay. So that should be enough to keep anything from spawning on this island. Of course, we've already got 2 creepers. No, that one's on a different island. Okay. So I'm gonna go kill that one creeper. Because I'm feeling strong and confident. Except I don't want to go down that step. Yay. So check this out, it's nighttime, and we shouldn't have to worry about anything spawning out here anymore. That's awesome. But stuff can spawn over there, and a lot will. Because it can't spawn here or on the ocean, we're going to end up with tons of mobs over there. So eventually, of course, we're going to have to secure that area too. Yay, but nothing. Crap. Oh, I'm cold now. You can watch the sunrise over the Savannah Plateau now. This is my first time seeing the sunrise here, I think. I don't think I've ever stayed up all night here before. Nice. Next thing I want to do is make this charging station. Hooray. We're going to need... I think we can just use any glass for that. We're going to need another copper coil. Do I have one already? No. Okay. And a bunch of glass. And then a medium voltage wire connector. And there we have it. Hooray! So the energy can only be inputted into the back or the bottom of this thing. So I'm thinking I'm going to actually put it up there. And then we can run the wires in. Let's see how that looks up there. It looks a little silly, doesn't it? That's not too bad. But it's kind of interesting. It doesn't have a GUI. But what you do is you just take whatever it is you want to charge, and you just right click on it. And if we look, we can see it's in there. Isn't that cool? I don't, oh crap. I don't like that spot for it though. Let's come up with a different spot. There and there. Wait, what? There we go. So I'm running wires out here now. And I've got my little charger right there. Ooh, it's hot. It is so hot. Uh-oh, I'm burning up again. Okay, so now we can charge our wands. Hooray! Wait, let me cool off as much as I can first. There we go. Nice, look at that. That is so cool. And it does put out a comparator, a redstone signal through a comparator to tell you how far along the charge it is. I found like a creeper hole down here. It's like all creepers. Look at my map. Look at that. Frickin' creepers all over the place. Oh, I am out of frickin'... Ah. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. There's still more. There are still more creepers. I see one around the corner, just peeking. Or hiding around the corner there. Look at that. These guys are dropping a lot of these healing salves, it seems. I've gotten 3 of them so far from a couple creepers I killed upstairs. Or up above the surface. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There are still more. Expanded the industrial hemp quite a bit. Because we need a lot of it. We need like 8 stacks of the industrial fiber, or hemp fiber. And that is, it was taking quite a while. I've got almost 7 stacks, or 6.5 stacks now, so we're almost there. I want to make 2 windmills, and we already have the kinetic dynamo for it, so we just need to make the actual windmill blades, which is, if we want to make 2 of the windmill things, we're going to need to make 16 blades. Which means 16 of these things and 64 tough fabrics. And that is what we need. That's what we need the 8 stacks of this stuff for. So We've almost got it, but while we're waiting for that, let's just make a bunch of these. We need more than 3 treated wood. 1. There we go. 16 windmill blades, 64. Nice. Okay, now we should be able to make 16 of these. And dun 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 dun. 2 steel ingots. Hooray! We've got our blades. We've got our kinetic dynamo. Maybe a couple more of these. Probably some of the, not the medium voltage. Uh-oh, are we out of low voltage? No, there they are. Okay, where do we want to put this windmill? Now the windmill... The windmill is actually resource is a lot less efficient than the water mills. The windmills don't produce that much RF unless they're way, wow. Look at all the stars. Way up in the sky. It seems like there's more stars than usual. So I think we may want to put it up on that hill, which will generate more RF than if it's down here. Eventually, but again, for now, we're just going to put it here. We're generating more RF than we need at the moment. Anyway, dynamo. There we go. It is so huge. This is just temporary. We're just getting the materials and the machines and stuff up and running now, so that we have them, so that we can generate some RF. And then when we build our factory and our power plant up there, then we'll have more space and everything else for all this stuff. And then we're going to want a low voltage wire connector. Shoot. How did that happen? Let's back off of this a bit. Okay, that doesn't look terrible up there. Whoa. It should be higher, though. It looks like it should be way up higher because it's so big. I always forget how big those things are. But whatever, it's fine. But I think. Okay, so I'm just going to put this low voltage wire connector right there. And let's see. That's probably not going to... Oh, it might reach that. Let's see. Let's try. If not, we can have an arm stick out of this one. So let's leave that there. Oh, nice. Okay, that works. So now we're generating a little bit more power. Crap. Yay, perp. Oh, crap. He hit me. Yay! We got an ender pearl out of it. Nice. And a piece of grass. Wow. Cool. I mean, we're generating all this power. We're generating it fairly slowly, but we're generating it faster than we're using it. So we may as well store some power. Because we're certainly going to need more power than this at some point in the future. And it'll be nice to have a little bit of a reserve. Low volt capacitor, iron, copper, lead, redstone, and a couple treated planks. This thing is so cool looking. That's the reason I make it. It's not very efficient, and it costs a lot of resources. Of course, it's free RF, basically. Once it's running, you never have to, you don't have to give it fuel or anything like that. Blue input, orange output. Okay, so we want, let's have an input on each side. And we'll have an output on the top. Oh. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to need three of those. So we're going to have these guys piping into the capacitor. And then this will be coming out of the capacitor. The thing to keep in mind about the wire connectors is that they only accept one connection. Where the relays accept multiple connections. So that's why we need 2. There we go. And then I'm just going to break this with the right tool. And then we can replace that, and now... Oh, we're going to need more coils, aren't we? Coil, coil, coil. Okay. That is going to connect to up there. Can reach! Yay, it's filling it with power. Nice. So we're going to be storing 100,000 IF, which I'm pretty sure is 1-to-1 to RF. Holy crap, there are 4 Endermen on my map. Right under the house. Or so it seems. They're not in the house. They're not up here. I need to go dig down and find that. Okay, I just killed a skeleton. That was a little frightening because I wasn't prepared for that. Look at all the freaking Endermen in here. Holy crap. Very nice. Okay, let's find a nice safe spot and collect some ender pearls. Hello. Hey, come on. Oh, whatever. Alright, you've got these 2. Come on. Both of you. You too. Yay! Come on, pearl. Come on. Why are you not getting mad at me? Uh-oh, now you are. Yay! 2 ender pearls. Oh, there were more. Oh, there it is. Boy, it's like being in the end. Nice. Oh well. We finally have RF. We've got power gen. We can charge our stuff. Although I should mention that it is not working for the displacement wand, because when you right click on it with the displacement wand tries to move it, and there is no way to do that because when you shift right click it tries to pull it. So yeah, that's kind of messed up. So I haven't figured out how I'm going to charge the displacement wand yet, which I want to be able to because it's a very nice tool to have. So, and it does glitch out a little bit too, probably because I'm running on a server. So if you do run into this problem and you right click your displacement wand on it and it says not enough energy to use this wand, but yet it looks like it's in there, right? But you can see it's still red, nothing's charging. I right click on it again. Hey, where'd it go? It disappeared. Well, it's right there. See? So yeah, it's a desync problem because the client thinks that it put it in there, and you can see that it's in there, but it's actually still here. In fact, look, I have 2, but really there's nothing in there. Wait. See, it just disappears. I haven't decided what we're going to do in the next episode yet. We're either going to start farming, possibly with Steve's Carts, and we'll start playing with the Steve's Carts mod, or we may continue progressing in Immersive Engineering and do the ore doubling thing. But I want to do a build before we do that, so we'll see. We'll see. Of course, the farm is not going to require a build, but the farm is going to involve a build as well. I actually want to build a barn, and now that we have the capture wand, it'll be really freaking easy for us to pick up. Well, now that we have the capturing wand powered, it'll be really easy for us to pick up mobs, like that creeper. We could pick him up if we wanted to, or we can pick up one of these cows. What is it? You left click to pick it up, and it acts like it's giving it damage, but it's really not. Because now if we right click again, he's fine. See? He's totally fine, right? You look fine. So anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy this, don't forget to click the like button and to join us next time. Thanks for watching. Or join me next time. Thanks for watching.